Welcome to Chilling Chatter now. Turn off the lights, settle in, and prepare for a spine-chilling experience. Last winter, I was working the night shift at the local 911 dispatch center when I received a call that still sends shivers down my spine. It was 10:20 p.m. A man, driving along Route 7, reported seeing a girl, barefoot, walking along the shoulder of the highway, her head tilted to the side, her long hair matted with snow. He sounded panicked. "She's just walking," he said, his voice trembling. "She's not even looking up." Now, Route 7 is desolate in the winter. Miles of frozen forest on either side, with no houses or gas stations for at least 10 miles. I asked him to pull over, to stay with her until help arrived, but he refused. "Something's wrong," he stammered. "She didn't even flinch when I honked." I dispatched a deputy in the area to check it out. The deputy radioed in from the stretch of highway near the location the caller mentioned. "No sign of anyone on foot here," he said. "Roads empty." As he was about to leave, another call came through. This time, it was a truck driver. He'd seen her too. This time, a little further down the road near mile marker 23. "She looked like she was in her teens," the driver said, his voice shaking. "She was staring straight at me when I passed her, and her feet, no shoes, just frostbitten skin." The deputy raced to the new location, but by the time he arrived, the girl had vanished again. It was quiet for a while, too quiet. I almost thought the ordeal was over when my line lit up again. This time, it was a local woman. She sounded terrified. "I just saw that girl," she whispered. But something's not right," I asked her to explain. "She's walking down the center of the road now." I slowed down to see if she needed help, but she looked up at me. The woman's voice cracked. Her eyes, they weren't human. They were just black. No whites, just black. The deputy and two state troopers were now scouring the area. Snow had started falling heavily, covering the pavement and masking any footprints. At 2:15 a.m., the deputy called me from mile marker 25. He sounded unnerved. "I found something," he said. "What is it?" I asked, my stomach tightening. There was a long pause. "A pair of small, bloody footprints," he said, his voice low. "They lead off the road and disappear into the woods. I'm going in." I begged him to wait for backup, but he insisted. "If there's a kid out here, I'm not wasting time." The deputy never radioed back. Backup arrived 10 minutes later and began searching the woods. They found his cruiser parked on the shoulder, the engine running, the door wide open. They also found his footprints and another set of smaller, barefoot prints leading alongside his. They stopped abruptly, right in the middle of the forest. To this day, he hasn't been found. The girl, she's been spotted a few more times over the years, always in the dead of winter, and every time someone tries to help her, they disappear too. So if you're ever driving down Route 7 on a snowy night and you see her, do yourself a favor. Keep driving. Thank you for joining us at Chilling Chatter. Hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more tales that will keep you on edge.